Okay, before we start sa ating next lesson, magbigay nga kayo ng keyword or kahit anong word na naaalala niyo last time or last week. May mga lesson, kahit anong word. Okay, type niyo lang sa ating chat box. Kahit anong word. Okay, mga naaalala niyo lang. Okay, pwede niyong i-type sa ating chat box. So, ano yung pinag-aralan natin last time? Ayan, ang sagot ni Andrea ay target games. Kay Pritzy Gale, Shatong. Jessa May, Batuhang Bola. Pritzy, physical games. Kay Van, Batuhang Bola. Kay number 1, ang question, which components refers to the ability to use your joints fully? So, mamaya explain ko pa naman to. Sige. At try nyo lang muna hulaan. Okay, A, muscle endurance. B, flexibility. C, muscle strength. Or D, cardiovascular endurance. Mamaya i-reveal natin yung sagot. Pag na-discuss ko na. Okay, number 2, which refers to the proportion of your body, fat, bone, and muscle. A, muscle endurance. B, muscle strength. C, flexibility, or D, body composition. Okay, sige, i-reveal ko na yung answer sa number 1. So, balikan natin sa number 1. Okay, which component refers to ability to use your joints fully? Sige, lalagyan ko muna ng keyword. Okay, ang keyword nyo dito sa number 1, ability to use your joints fully. So, the answer for number 1 is flexibility. Yan, flexibility. So again, your joints fully. So, ine-extend, di ba, yung inyong mga joints. So the answer is flexibility. You are flexible. Okay, number 2, refers to the proportion of your body. Ayan, may body na word. Body fat, bone, and muscle. Okay, ang correct answer for number 2 ay tama yung sumagot ng letter D. Sige, kahit ano nang muna to, pre-test pa lang naman. Okay, tatandaan niya na D, body, fat, bone, and muscle. So that is body composition. Okay, number 3, what is defined as any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles requiring energy expenditure? A, physical activity. B, physical fitness. C, physical pyramid. Or D, all of the above. Ano lang muna yung sa tingin yung sagot? Sa number 3. Okay, number 3 na tayo. Okay, produced by skeletal muscle. Okay, guguhitin ko muna yung keyword. Produced by skeletal muscle requiring energy expenditure. Okay, ang correct answer for number 3 is letter A. Physical activity. Yeah, requiring energy expenditure, activity, physical activity. Okay, number 4, which is not benefit of physical activity? Alin daw ang hindi benefit of physical activity? A, reduce your risk of a heart attack. B, have a lower blood cholesterol level. C, manage your weight better. Or D, make your body weak at all times. So, alin dyan yung naiiba na lang yung negative kung medyo nalilito kayo sa question. Not benefits. Alin daw yung hindi benepisyo ng physical activity. Okay, the correct answer for number 4 ay, kasi not benefits of physical activity. Okay, letter D, make your body weak at all times. So, syempre, hindi ka naman manghihina at all times kung meron kang physical activity. Or may mga ginagawa ka palagi, yung galaw-galaw. O hindi naman benefits yon ng physical activity. Yung make your weak, manghihina ka ba nun? Okay, number 5, which of the following is the benefits? Ito naman, benefits na of physical activity. A, trigger your risk of a heart attack. Parang opposite naman to ng kanina. B, causes hypertension. C, manage your weight better. Or D, makes your body weak at all times. Siyempre, ang pipiliin nyo dyan yung positive naman. Sa benefit or benepisyo ng physical activity. Okay, the correct answer for number 5 is letter C. So, syempre, kapag if you have a physical activity, you can manage your weight better. No, nakikita mo yung timbang mo or na-manage. Okay, how do you usually spend your day? So, what are the physical activities that you usually do at home? Ano yung mga physical activities na ginagawa nyo sa bahay? Sige, pwede nyo i-type sa chat box. Ano-ano yung mga galaw na ginagawa nyo sa bahay? Halimbawa, walking, dancing, ayan, running, walking daw. Okay, gumagawa ng mga gawaing bahay. Jumping, singing, running, ayan, tama. Very good yung mga sagot niya. Okay, that help your heart beats fast. Ayan, nakakatulong naman yung mga yan. Yan, dancing. Kaya kung nagti-TikTok kayo, pwede rin yun. No? Kasi dancing din yan. Meron din physical activities. Or ballroom, disco, aerobics, yoga, hiking, or exercise. Ayan, so very good yung mga sagot. Ayan. Welcome to TikTok daw. Ayan. Sino yung nagti-TikTok siya? Ang mga physical activities din naman yan kasi di ba may mga galaw yan? Okay, tama naman yan. Okay, next. Okay, define ko muna ang meaning of physical fitness. Okay, pag physical fitness refers to the ability of your body systems to work together efficiently. Okay, efficiently to allow you to be healthy and perform activities of daily living. Being efficient means doing daily activities with the least effort possible. Okay, kapag if you are a fit person, you're able to perform at school or related tasks. Okay, hindi ka agad-agad aantukin or inaantok. You can meet home responsibilities. Yan, nagagawa mo yung mga gawaing bahay. And still have enough energy to enjoy sports. Yan, meron ka pang time para maglaro and other leisure activities. Okay, pag fit person, syempre yun yung tao. Physical fitness, it refers to the ability of your body system to work together. Okay, the parts of physical fitness is made up of 11 components. Okay, 6 of them health related. Yung 6 doon is health related, then the 5 skills related. So all of the components are important to good performance in physical activity, including sports. But the 6 are referred to as contributing to health-related physical fitness because scientists in kinesiology have shown that they can reduce your risk of chronic disease and promote good health and wellness. And this part of physical fitness are body composition. Yan. So cardiorespiratory endurance, flexibility, muscular endurance, and power and strength. Okay, so tinutulungan din kayo to help you function effectively in daily activities. Yan. You are physically fit. Okay, natutulungan ka niya sa paggawa ng mga daily activities. At nakakapag-promote ng good health. Okay, the parts of physical fitness. Sa una, health-related physical fitness. heart and lung endurance or cardiovascular endurance. Ilagyan natin ng highlight para okay, heart and lung endurance or cardiovascular. So other term for cardiovascular is the heart. Okay, is the ability to exercise the entire body for long period of time. It requires a strong heart, healthy lungs, and clear blood vessels to supply the body with oxygen. So activities to improve fitness in this area, kasama dyan ang running, swimming, and aerobic dance. Okay, muscular endurance is the ability to use the muscles. Ayan, nandun na yung keyword, the muscular, ability to use your muscles which are attached to the bone many times without getting tired. People with good muscular endurance are likely to have better posture. Yan, so hindi sila yung mga nakukuba. Maganda ang kanilang posture. Have fewer back problems and be better able to resist fatigue. Yan, hindi sila madaling napapagod than people who have lack muscular endurance. Hindi rin sila nakakaramdam ng sakit sa likod or muscular endurance. Malalakas sa mga muscle. Hindi agad napapagod. Okay, flexibility is the ability to use your joints fully. Yan, na-extend mo ang iyong mga joints. Ito yung keyword sa flexibility, joints fully. You are flexible when the muscles are long enough. Na-extend mo. Katulad ng ginawa nyo no last week, yung naabot niyo yung kamay niya yung sa likod, yung dalawang kamay. So, flexible kayo kung naabot niyo yun, magkabilaan. Okay, and the joints are free enough to allow movement. And people with good flexibility daw have fewer sore and injured muscles. Stretching before and after activities will help you or will help us to improve flexibility. So, bawat activity na gagawin, so mas maganda kung before and after. So, dapat nag-stretch or stretching to improve the flexibility. Then, body composition is the percentage of body weight that is fat compared to other body tissues such as bone and muscle. So, body composition can be measured using an instrument called calipers. A specialized scale. So, ito yung ginagamit para ma-measure ang ating BMI. Okay, BMI, ibig sabihin ay Body Mass Index, which uses height. Yan, minimeasure ang height and weight para ma-determine or malaman natin ang BMI or the Body Mass Index. Okay, tatandaan sa body composition, ang keyword nyo ay a body weight that is fat compared to other body tissues. Yan na, tatandaan, body composition ng mga fats. Body weight that is fat compared to other body tissues. Okay, so what do you think are the benefits of physical fitness? So, halimbawa, sige, magbibigay ako ng isa. Reduce your risk of a heart attack kasi nag-improve ang cardiovascular. Bukod doon, you can manage your weight better. Sige, lalagay ko na lang dito. Okay, nare-reduce ang heart attack or your risk. Okay, manage your weight better. Na ma-manage mo, hindi ka kaagad tataba. Ano pa? Ayan, have a lower blood cholesterol level. Tama. A very easy C. Have a lower blood cholesterol level. Tama yan. You lower the risk of a type of diabetes. Yan, may iwasan yung mga sakit-sakit. If we are physical fit, have a lower blood pressure, have a stronger bones, yan, lalakas sa mga muscles and joints, and the lower risk of developing osteoporosis. May iwasan ang osteoporosis. Okay, ang sagot naman ni Andrea ay to maintain our energy. Tama. Okay, recover better from period of hospitalization or bed rest or feel We can feel better with more energy. Yan. Maintain our energy or more energy and better mood. Feel more relaxed and sleep better. O kapag kayo ay gumagalaw-galaw, mas lumalakas at sleep better. Kung napapansin nyo, maaga kayong nakakatulog. Okay, remember, if you are physically active, kapag lagi daw kayo gumagalaw, you may reduce acquiring diseases. So, may iwasan nyo ang mga sakit-sakit. Manage your weight better, recover from illness, and feel better. So, with more energy, a better mood, more relaxed, and better sleep. Okay, thus, you can better perform your daily routine. So, nagagawa niyo mga dapat gawin sa araw-araw. Yan, naiiwasan ng sakit sa puso. Okay, tama. Okay, who can read this? Remember. Sige, sino magbabasa ng mag-raise lang kayo ng hand. Itong remember yung naka-flash sa screen. Sige, try natin si... Sige, may points yung magre-recite.
Remember, if your physical activity your away, tissues business, which your life better, recover from illness, and feel better, with more angry, a better mood, more and better sleep. Just you can better perform your daily routine.
Okay, very good. Okay, sino pa next na magbabasa? Ito yung lagi niyong tatandaan.
Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention to me. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention to me.
Okay, mukhang wala na magbabasa. Sige, si Andrea. Nagtaas si Andrea kanina.
If you are physically active, you may reduce acquiring disease, manage your weight better, recover from illness, and feel better with more energy, a better mood, more relaxed, and better sleep. With this, you can better perform your daily routines.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay, number 1, which component refers to the ability to use the senses together with body parts during movement? A, coordination. B, balance. C, power. Or D, speed. Okay, type niyo yung sagot mo sa chat. Okay, type niyo yung sagot sa chat box. Okay, ulitin ko yung tanong. Which component refers to the ability to use the senses together with body parts during movement? A, coordination. B, balance. C, power. Or D, speed. Okay, number 1, the correct answer is coordination. So, tatandaan nyo, the ability to use your senses. Ano ba yung mga senses, di ba? Sense of hearing. Okay? Yung ginagamit mo yung mga senses mo sa pandama, paano makakakita, paano makakaamoy or smelling, together with the body parts during movement, that is letter A, coordination. Okay, ang keyword nyo, uses the senses. Ginagamit mo yung mata mo, ilong, or hands, or other, yung skin. Okay, together with the body parts, magkakasama. Coordination. Tatandaan nyo na, coordination. Use the senses. Okay? So, number 2 na tayo. What refers to the ability to the body parts to move swiftly? Ayun, ito yung keyword nyo, swiftly. Ibig sabihin, mabilis. Ayun, parang in English lang siya or other term doon. Okay, A, reaction time. B, balance. C, power. Or D, speed. mo, what you see and you feel. Okay, A, reaction time. B, balance. C, power. Or D, speed. Kumbaga may reply ka kaagad. No, ayun yung keyword nyo. Reach or respond quickly.
Make more time.
Okay, very good. Ang sagot ay letter A, reaction time. Yan, may reaction ka kaagad, no? Mabilis ang iyong response or reply. Reaction time. So, tama. Number 5, which of the following can help to reduce your risk of chronic disease and promote good health and wellness? Alin dito yung makakabawas ng risk ng mga sakit at nakakapag-promote ng good health and wellness? A, physical-related activities. B, physical fitness. C, health-related physical fitness. Or D, all of the above. Okay, tamang sagot ay A, B, C. Kaya ang best answer ay all of the above. Okay, next tayo. Skill-related physical fitness. First is we have the agility. Okay, iano ko na lang mga keyword para matandaan nyo. Okay, is the ability to change and control. O tatandaan nyo yung change and control. Lagyan ko na lang ng mga highlight. Ibilugan ko na lang. Agility, pag sinabi, agility sa Tagalog ay liksi. Maliksi. Okay, you have the ability to change and control the direction. So yan, mabilis kang lumipat-lipat ng direction. Kasi nga, di ba, maliksi ka. And the position of the body while maintaining a constant, rapid motion. Okay, for example, changing directions to hit a tennis ball. Yan, mabilis ka magpalit ng mga direction para ma-hit mo yung tennis ball o di kaya volleyball o kung ano may nilalaro mo. Ayan na, ang keyword for agility is change and control the direction. Hindi kaya yung direction na change and control the direction. Kasi maliksi ka, mabilis mong makontrol ang direction. Okay, next, number 2 is balance. Is the ability to control or stabilize. Okay, ang keyword nyo for balance is control or stabilize the body when a person is standing still or moving. So, for example, inline skating. Alam niyo naman yung balance, di ba? Sa Tagalog, balance eh. Yung hindi ka kaagad natutumba. No? May balance ka. Halimbawa, pag nagbabike ka, di ba? You have the balance. Or di kaya skating. Inline skating. Balance. Ang keyword is stabilize the body. Okay, control or stabilize. Standing still. Sige, bibilugan ko yung mga dapat tandaan. Ayan, nakakatayo ka pa rin, hindi ka nagtutumba-tumba. Balance, meron kang balance. Okay, coordination, ito yung kanina yung sinagot. So, coordination is the ability to use the senses. Ito, bibilog-bilugan ko yung mga dapat yung tandaan. Together. So, ginagamit mo yung senses mo, yung mata mo, ang pang-amoy mo, okay, your touch, okay, with body parts, kasama together with the body parts during the movement. Okay, for example, di ba, pag nagdi-dribble kayo ng bola, basketball, okay, using hand and eyes together. So, magkasama, di ba? Sabay-sabay hands and eyes. Tapos yung feet. Okay. Okay, using hands and eyes together is called hand-eye coordination. So, pinagsama nyo. So, hand plus eyes together equal to hand-eye coordination. Basta pag pinagsama-sama nyo ang senses, kasama yung body parts, coordination yun. Tatandaan na, coordination, senses. Ayun, yung keyword nyo para matandaan nyo lang yan. Okay, next. Speed, the ability to move your body or parts of your body swiftly. So, ito lang, swiftly. Many sports rely on speed to gain advantage over your opponents. So, for example, a basketball player making a fast break to perform a layup A tennis player moving forward to get to a drop shot. And football player outrunning the defense to receive a pass. Ayan, syempre may advantage kapag mabilis. Kapag mabilis ka, matatalo mo agad ang iyong kalaban. Okay, next power is the ability to move the body swiftly. Ayan, meron, ang keyword nyo again is swiftly plus applying the maximum. Ito yung sagot nyo kanina. A-applyan mo pa ng maximum force of the muscle. Okay, power is a combination of both speed. Yan, kasama yung speed and muscular strength. Okay, again, pag power, may bilis ka na or speed plus the muscular strength. Okay, yung lakas ng muscular or muscles. Okay, that is power. Kapag swiftly lang, speed. Kapag speed and muscular strength, power. Okay, reaction time is the ability to reach or respond quickly. Yeah, mabilis ka mag-respond or mag-reply. Reaction, mabilis ang iyong reaction. Respond quickly to what you hear, see, or feel. So, for example, an athlete quickly coming off the blocks early in a swimming or track relay or stealing a base. Mabilis na nakuha yung base in a baseball. Yan yung mga skills, no? Agility, balance, coordination, speed, power, and reaction time. So, ilan to lahat? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what is your favorite sport? Introduce your favorite sport and explain the reason why you find it fun to play. Sige, pwede niyong i-type dyan sa chat box para makita natin yung sagot niyo. Yan, may soccer, badminton. At bakit favorite niyo yung sport na yun? May basketball, kay Panganiban, basketball din. Type niya rin yung reason bakit. Bakit yun yung favorite sport niyo. Okay, kay Fritzy, masaya siyang laruin kasama ang family niya. Okay, soccer ang pinakagusto ko dahil para masanay ang aking power at reaction time. Okay, tama. Okay, next na tayo is target games. So, na-discuss na rin to last time. Parang review na lang din to. Okay, target games are activities in which the players send an object towards a target while avoiding any obstacle. Okay, avoiding any obstacle. Target games. So, by playing these games, participants will learn the key skills. Katulad nung kanina, yung mga skills. Yan, matututunan yung mga skills. Magagawa niyo yung mga skills na yon and the strategies for games such as crochet, golf, archery, and other terms, no, or other games. Okay, target games are either indoor or outdoor. So, pwede siyang laruin sa loob ng bahay at sa labas ng bahay. Okay, in an opposed games, the contender only aims to hit the target to score, while the opposed game, the player uses defensive. Okay, yung mga taya, no? Hit the target games to score, while the opposed game, the player uses defensive and offensive strategies. So, tatandaan sa target games or activities. Okay, ina-avoid nila yung mga obstacles. Okay, katulad din to kanina, skills developed in target games, coordination, senses, together with the other parts. Agility, change and control the direction. Maliksi. Endurance naman is the ability to continue an activity without getting too tired. Hindi ka mabilis na mapagod without getting too tired. Yan, malakas ka kasi. This can be muscular endurance. Yan, di agad napapagod ang inyong muscles and cardio. Pag cardio, that is the heart. Heart endurance, it increases blood and heart activity. Then reaction time, ito yung reach or respond quickly. So, mabilis ka kumbaga mag-reply or mag-respond. to what you hear, what you see or feel. Okay, halimbawa, mabilis mong nakuha ang bola, no? O nasalo. Okay, dito sa number 3, so for example, when you are into games, you can resist fatigue. Hindi ka kaagad napapagod and okay, mabilis mong nalalabanan yung pagod. And sa reaction time, for example, an athlete quickly coming off, o yun, nabanggit ko na rin yung kanina. Mabilis nyo nakukuha yung bola. O naisip mo agad kung anong dapat gawin base sa iyong nakita. Okay, number 5, flexibility. Ability to use your joints fully. Ito yung keyword, joint. Ginagamit mo ang iyong mga joints fully, in-extend. Okay, muscles are long enough. Flexibility. Okay, for safety precaution in playing target games, stretching. So, kailangan lagi nag-stretch, di ba? Parang warm up din yan. Before the activity, you need to stretch your muscles to avoid injury. Kung mapapansin, nagwa-warm up or stretching. May bilang-bilang pa yan, di ba? Okay, next is attire. So, you must wear the proper attire comfortable enough so you can move freely and at ease. Wag yung sobrang sikip at wag naman yung sobrang luwag ng damit. Okay, number 3, equipment. This must be checked if they are free to wear and still safe. So, dapat double check kung safe ba yung mga gagamiting activities or required ba. Okay, number 4, weather. Check if the weather could affect the activity. If it's raining, kapag umuulan, better to do indoors. So, pwede sa loob ng bahay. And if too sunny, so wag naman kapag maulan or wag naman kung sobrang init kasi may ultraviolet rays. O kung hindi naman masyadong mainit, pwede naman pero kailangan lang mag-lotion on your skin. Okay, wag yung sobrang tanghaling tapat o sobrang init kasi masusunog agad ang inyong balat. At mabilis makatanda ang yung init ng araw or sikat ng araw. Yung sobrang init. Okay, number 5, health condition. Before being involved in a strenuous activity, you must secure medical clearance from your doctor. Physical activity may give you injury rather than long time. Health benefit if you have health problems. So kung meron kang mga health problems, so wag ka na lang munang maki-join kapag okay na lang. Okay, classification of individual target games. Ito, individual. So pang-isahan lang to, hindi to group na target games. Okay, Palo Sebo. Sino na sa inyo naka-experience sa maglaro ng Palo Sebo?
Ako po.
Sino na sa picture? Ayun si Earl dyan, naranasan na yung Palo Sebo. Sino pa? Anong pangalan ni Virginia Barsovia? Anong pangalan mo?
Nicole po.
Ano po?
Nicole po.
Si Nicole. Ito pala.
Nicole.
Palo Sebo is a traditional Filipino game, a local variant of the greasy pole. Ayan, madulas yung pole. Parang yun yung pinaka-challenge dyan. No?
May langis po, ma'am.
Ayun, may langis daw. Grease or madulas, which is likely derived from a Spanish game called Pocania. It is usually played by boys during a town fiesta. Yan, madalas ginagamit or games yan sa mga fiesta or on special occasions in the various provinces in the Philippines. So sa atin dito walang masyadong nagaganito, no? Usually sa province. So long and straight bamboo poles are polished and greased. And a small bag containing the prize is tied to the top. Okay, yung prize nandito. Lagyan nga natin ng prize din. And nandiyan yung prize. Kailangan makuha nila yung prize sa tuktok. Pero ang pinaka-challenge ay madulas ang pole. Okay, whoever gets the prize wins. Siyempre, siya ay mananalo kapag nakuha ang premyo sa tuktok. Palo Sebo. Okay, next, luksong baka. Sinong nakapaglaro na sa inyo ng luksong baka?
Ako po, ma'am.
Yan.
Ako po, ma'am.
Ako din po, ma'am.
Ako po.
Ako rin po, ma'am.
Okay. Luksong baka. Okay, luksong baka is a traditional Filipino game that originated from Bulacan. Tatandaan, from Bulacan pala ito nagsimula. It involves a minimum of 3 players, hanggang 3 players. And a maximum of, pwedeng umabot hanggang 10 players. Then the main goal of the player is to successfully jump over the baka. Ito yung baka. Each player without touching or falling over him or her. So, alam niyo na yung paglaro nito, di ba?
Opo.
So, kailangan
Natalan lang
mag-jump siya
po.
over the
Opo.
baka. Okay. Kaya nakakaalam maglaro niyan. Paano yung laruin? Yung mga kapatid.
Opo, ma'am.
Yes, paano nyo nilalaro ang luksong baka?
Yung taya po, ma'am, yuyuko muna tapos tatalunan, ma'am. Nakayuko po yung taya tapos tatalunan po.
Okay.
Dapat hindi ka madikit. Pag nadikit po, magiging taya.
Okay, last one. Tama na may mga sagot nyo. Okay, sipa, kick game, is the Philippine traditional native sport which predates Spanish rule. The game is related to sepak takraw. Okay, same din ito sa sepak takraw. Yung sikat na game. And the game is both played by 2 teams. Pwede itong laruin indoors o sa loob ng bahay and outdoors. And a court that is about the size of a tennis court. And the teams consist of 1 or 2 o pwede ring 4 in each side. Kapag magkakampi, pwedeng 4. Yan. Sino naman sa inyo ang naglalaro na or nakapaglaro na ng sipa?
Ako po, ma'am.
Okay.
Ako din po, ma'am.
Si Ana.
Ako din po, ma'am.
Okay, next natin. Okay, mamaya try nyo itong sagutan. Okay, have you ever participated or witnessed games such as Palo Sebo? Ito, nasagot nyo na rin to. Alin dito yung pinakamasayang laruin? Palo Sebo, langit. As yung nakatry na ng langit lupa.
Ako po, ma'am.
Laruin.
Ako din po, ma'am. Ako po, ma'am.
Pag may oras.
Piko. Sino nakapaglaro na rin ng piko?
Ako po, ma'am.
Ako po, ma'am. Ako po, ma'am. Ayun.
Okay. Sige, babasahin ko muna yung laro ng lahi. Itong nasa kanan yun yung mga example. Laro ng lahi are games commonly played by children, usually using native materials or instruments. Years ago, kids used gathered in the street or in their neighborhood playground. Okay, playground to play their favorite Pinoy games. This has been a regular and popular pastime as well as the favorite games of our parents and grandparents. Okay, due to limited resources, dahil konti lang yung mga resources, Filipino children usually come up with inventing, yan, nag-invent na lang din sila ng mga games that need no expensive. Yan, hindi naman mga mahal yung mga yan, di ba? Kung ano nila available materials sa paligid or those that only need players. So usually, ang kailangan lang ay mga players at masaya kayo naglalaro kasamang yung mga kaibigan. Ito yung ibang ginagamit uling, di ba? Or chalk. Yan, ginagamit ang chalk o kung ano lang yung mga available dyan. Madali lang itong makuha. Yung mga
Ma'am.
materials. At tulad din itong luksong tinik. O, luksong tinik.
Tumampreso
Mga
po.
players lang.
Piko, ma'am.
Then, meron tayong yakad, luksong lubid, polen, sungka,
Tumbra peso. Tumbang peso.
karanggola at ibang preso. Ano yung mga example ng
Balata.
laro ng lahi?
Sinik.
Trompo, ma'am.
Toronto. Wala. Mga preso can be translated. Alam ko, Okay, tumbang preso can be translated to knock the prisoner down. Yan, tinagalog lang yung tumbang preso, knock the prisoner down. Or in English lang, no, tumbang preso, knock the prisoner down. Okay, to play, the team can it's set upright on the ground inside a drone circle. So, paano nyo nilalaro yung tumbang preso? The goal is to knock down the can. Kailangan mapatumba ang can. Ayan. Yung lata. The person tagged it, where the taya. Yung it, yun yung taya. Is required to protect the can from the other. From the others. Where the can is knocked down, or when the can is knocked down, it is the only time that the other player can retrieve their thrown slippers and be granted immunity. Being target it keeps someone in the circle until the next prisoner. Ano yung ginagamit sa tumbang preso? Ano yung nakikita nyo?
Chinelas po, ma'am.
Pati lata. Mga tao.
Yung mga players, no? Okay, ano yung other terms sa it daw? Sila yung mga taya. Tandaan nyo na it or taya. The classification of traditional game, piko, is also known as hopscotch.
Dapat makuha yung
Yan out second try. Yan, nag-hop ka dyan, diba? Or hop. Yeah, hop.
Pati chinelas.
Although this game is more popular with the girls, may naglalaro ba nitong lalaki ng piko?
Ako po, ma'am. Naglalaro niya.
Yan, may naglalaro
Ako din,
lalaki.
ma'am.
Although this
Maglalaro
game is more popular with girls, usually naglalaro ito ay mga girls. Pero meron din namang mga boys. Like to play it too because we need jumping. Ano-ano mga skills? Ginagamit ay hopping, jumping, across the line of boxes without stepping on them. Kailangan hindi makaapak sa lines.
Hindi
Piko.
Hindi makapak sa road. Pati nila chinelas o kaya bato.
Sige, share nyo nga paano yun nilalaro ang piko.
1 to 8 po. Tatalon, halok ka lang po. Nahagis mo yung pato, patapos ka na.
Okay. Sige, next. Okay, nag-raise ng hand si Jessa. Paano nyo laruin?
Yung chinelas.
Gagis ka po ng yung chinelas po, tapos tatalon ka po sa mga may may mga
Wala chinelas.
mga box po. Tapos
Sa loob ng box.
Dapat
Kailangan hindi makaapak sa lines. Tama. Very good. Okay, langit lupa. Langit lupa is a game that centers on tagging players. The game has two zones, as the names suggest heaven and earth, langit at lupa. Before the game starts, the player needs to do the chant. Ano yung chant na kinakanta nyo while pointing each other to identify it? Or yung taya, it. Those who are on the elevated place are considered safe. O, yung mga nasa taas, safe sila. Nasa langit kasi
Langit, lupa, impyerno.
or on the ground, sila yung taya. At kapag natag sila, sige, ano yung chant na yun bago magsimula? May narinig ako niyo. Sige, si Prince. Share mo nga, ano yun?
Mag-ano po, ma'am? Maibataya po, ma'am.
saksaktong so.
Okay, tapos ano yung next na gagawin?
Tatalon sa langit po.
Tatalon sa langit?
Opo. Akat sila.
Pupunta po sa matataas na lugar para hindi mataya.
Okay, so yun yung mga rule.
Kung wala pong may maharap na mataas na lugar, tatakbo po.
Ano yung chant? kinakanta bago yung ginagawa ng mga players. Kanina, may naririnig ako kanina.
Langit, lupa.
Ayun.
Langit, lupa, impyerno, impyerno. Yun lang po.
Okay.
Buhay.
Tama si Andrea. Okay, yun yung chant, no? Ayun, nakuha niya yung chant. The Palo Cebo is the local version of the Spanish greasy ball. Yan, kasi nga may langis daw na nilalagay. So this game is usually played in fiesta. Ito, nabanggit na to kanina. At kailangan makuha nila ang prize or small bag sa pinakataas, pinakatutok. Palo Cebo. Kasi parang may sebo or madulas yung bamboo. At usually, ang laman ng, ano usually laman ng price dun sa tuktok? Sino yung nakaranas na niyan?
Ako po, ma'am. Mahirap
Ano
po.
naman? Mahirap yun? Naranasan niyo na yun? Ako din.
Mahirap po yan, mami.
Ano yung premyo doon sa tuktok pag nakuha?
Pagkain po.
May pagkain? Ano pa?
Laruan po, ma'am.
May laruan?
Sabit po dyan sa ibabaw.
Ay, yung iba may pera din, no? Or money.
Opo.
20 po.
Magkano?
20, ma'am.
Hindi po.
20 pesos. Kay patintero, sino nakakalaro ng patintero?
Ako po, ma'am.
Po, naglalaro kami
Lahat
araw-araw po
ng
na.
laro. Araw-araw?
Opo. Araw-araw kami naglalaro
Time
na.
lang po, ma'am. Naglalaro po ako ng
Minsan lang.
Minsan.
kaibigan ko.
Pero hindi naman no? Maiwasan ng kasi bawal pa lumabas.
Stop it, mama. Yan.
Okay, patintero is the most widely played in native games in the Philippines. This is a game of two opposing teams. Yan, may mga teams din yan. Usually, each team consists of 5 players. The goal of the player is to pass a series of parallel line and perpendicular lines. Kaya pag parallel, ganito parallel. Perpendicular, ganito. Pag-aaralan nyo rin yan sa math. Okay, without being tagged. Yan, dapat hindi ka mahawakan or matag. Patintero. Ito yun sa picture, patintero. Okay, sipa literally means to kick. Playing sipa is a cool pastime for both boys and girls. All you need is a small rattan. Ito yung rattan. Ginagamit sa sipa ay rattan ball and the players. Ayun, dalawa lang ang equipment. Isa lang, rattan. At kailangan syempre ng players. Okay, boys kick the ball in front and girls kick behind the body. Both players try to keep the ball in the air while counting each kick. Bibilangin lang nila kung ilan yung kanilang na-kick, and amazingly, skilled players can do both. Okay, pwedeng front or behind. Okay, heart and circulatory system. Regular exercise. What can we get in playing larong lahi? Ano yung makukuha daw natin kapag ano yung benefits sa atin kapag naglaro kayo ng larong lahi? Siyempre, the heart and circulatory system. Regular exercise or physical activity, the heart, yan, mas lalakas ang inyong heart muscle or the blood vessels dilate during exercise, and so more blood reaches the muscle. So, mas maraming blood ang mapupunta sa muscle. So, maganda ang larong lahi. And the respiratory system, ang inyong breathing becomes not only more rapid but also deeper, thus making increased quantities of oxygen available. So, mas maraming oxygen ang mare-receive. Oxygen or hangin or air in breathing. So, maganda siya sa paghinga. Mas luluwag kapag naglaro ng mga larong lahi. Okay, the musculature. Healthy games strengthen the muscle. Mas lumalakas ang muscle kasi maraming skills ang binibigay nyo doon or ginagawa. promote their development and increase their efficiency. Stronger muscle, lead better support to the joints. Then sa skin, the pore of the skin open during exercise. And the result of a healthier skin because of more efficient disposal of impurities and dirt. So yun, lumalabas yung mga dirt, yung mga dumi-dumi kasi nag-open yung pores. Kasi di ba, pinagpapawisan, natatanggal ang mga dirt or mga toxic or toxin. A temperature of the body rises during playing. Yan, so maraming benefits ang paglalaro ng larong lahi. Okay, laro ng lahi commonly played by children, syempre. Wala nang naglalaro ng mga matatanda niyan. They usually use materials or instruments. In the Philippines, due to limited resources, dahil limitado lang yung mga resources of toys of Filipino children, they usually come up on inventing, nag-invent ng mga games without the need of anything. So, hindi mahal ang mga ginagamit, no? Kung ano lang available materials or resources. But the players themselves, usually mga players ang ginagamit at ilang mga materials or equipments lang. Okay, sige nga, magbigay nga ng mga laro ng lahi na nabanggit.
Piko.
Sige, si Prince. Sige, Piko.
Baka.
Kalata po, lechong baka. Jumping rope.
Langit lupa.
Okay, langit lupa. Tama.
Patintero.
Sige, yun tatawagin ko. Sige, raise lang kayo ng hand. Sige, si Jessa.
Terpo.
Ano po?
Patintero.
Atintero. Tama. Sige, si Earl John.
Lechong baka po.
Okay, luksong baka. Tama.
Piko po, ma'am.
Sino si Camille?
Calvin Trinidad po, ma'am.
Si Calvin. Ito pala si Calvin Trinidad. Sige, si Calvin.
Palo Sebo po.
Alo 7. Very good. Sige, meron pa ba? Andrea May?
Kick game po.
Sipa. Okay, tama.
Kapo.
Okay. Next. Magbigay ng mga skills. 6 yung mga skills na yun. Okay, mga skills kapag naglalaro ng laro ng lahi. Ano-ano yung mga skills na yun?
Speed.
Ayan, speed.
Balance po, ma'am.
Yun. Sige. Balance. Tama.
Balance.
Sige, Susan.
Coordination. Bala. Coordination.
Ano pa? Sige, Andrea.
Muscular endurance po.
Okay, muscular endurance. O endurance. Sige, si Sean ulit. Sean Denise.
Reaction time.
Reaction time. Very good. Sige, si Jessa.
Balance po.
Balance. Very good. Sige, si Van.
Power po.
Power. Very good. Meron pa ang lahat. Sige, si Andrea.
Agility po.
Agility. Very good. Okay, si Calvin.
Coordination po, ma'am.
Okay, coordination. Okay, 1 minute na lang tayo. So, mamaya isasend ko yung Yung mga kompleto na ng week 1 to 4 muna kasi hindi ko pa tapos yung hanggang week